Hello, my name is gasparik and I would like to present the game Spring on a String. I have a Czech version here, which is called Louka jak vyšitá from Dino. The game is about 20 minutes long and it's intended for players from 6 years up. It is for 2 to 4 players. Let's see what's inside the box. We have rules here, a board which is made from texture with the flowers and the little metal holes here, laces in 4 colors, and cards. Cards are with colors of flowers, 5, and with the beetles. And also we have a scoring board here. Let's see what the basic game looks like. For the game you need this, the playing board, and 1 lace for per player. The players alter in threading through the flowers like this until they have no lace left. Let's take here. I will play just in 1 player, so it won't take so long, like this. And now maybe I can take this flower, maybe not because it's too short. Yeah, let's take this flower. So now I'm finished, and I will count the scores according to the number of petals taken on the flowers. So for example, I have 4 plus 6 10 plus 8 18 plus 5 23 plus 8 31 plus 6 37 plus 4 41 plus 7 48 points, if I count it correctly. 48 points for my lace. This is pretty basic, and there's some tactics like which flower I want to take so my opponent won't take it and so on, but it's basic rule is this simple. The fun begins with the cards. For the player choose how many cards they want to use, and let me prepare the cards. There are 5 cards for the colors, like 5 colors here, and players choose, let's say, these 2, white and violet. And for these cards they choose some beetles. So for example, I take this and this. This beetle will be assigned to violet card and this to white card. Now there's some rule on the beetle, on the snail in this example, that alters states new rule if any player takes the violet card, and the same is true for the another beetle, Scarabeus in this example, which applies to white. Let's take a look on example of gameplay. Let's do the example gameplay. I will use the two cards that I selected at the introduction of the game. We have a Scarabäus here, which is assigned to white color, and the Scarabäus says that if I want to select the white, take the white flower, it has to be the lowest one. So if you look here, I have to start from this. This has to be the first white flower taken. It has 4 petals. Next this, and next this. The violet color has a snail assigned to it. And the snail says that if I take violet flower, I take this card and put it in front of me. Meaning that next turn, if I still have this card in front of me, I pass my turn by returning the card back to the table. Unless someone else takes the card. I have chosen these 2 colors to represent 2 players, yellow and blue. So let's start with the yellow. Yellow players starts on red color, taking this, the biggest one because it has 8 petals, so it's biggest score. Next, blue one. The blue starts here on a 8-point violet, and because it's violet, the yellow takes this card, the snail. Now the yellow players has 2 turns because he has no need to take the violet flower, so the card stays there. And this is first turn. Now the blue player returns the card back to violet color. And the second turn is, let's say, this one. There's two options or more, but I want to spare my lace. So this is pretty close, and this also, but this means that I will get the passing card. There's also this yellow, which has the most point, but I want to go there by threading through another flower, so I get more points. Let's say that I will take the red one. Now it's the blue turn. He would like to take this, the white one, but because there's a rule for Scarabäus, he can't do that. If he wants white, it's this first. So what will he do? Let's say that the blue one will race with the yellow and take the yellow color. Okay. Now I will arrange this like this. Now it's a yellow turn. So let's what are the options? I can take this one or this one. They are pretty close, or maybe this one. If I take this one, I will pass one turn. So maybe, but I will be cornering the blue one in this area. So maybe that's not that bad. So I will go through this, and yellow is taking the snail. I will put it here. The blue one has now two turns. So what's the best strategy? This is for 5 points. If I want to take more points, I could take this, but that's white one, so it's not accessible unless I take this. So maybe that's good to that can be good to take this 4-point white. It's the lowest one. So that's according to the Scarabeus rules. And then the yellow returns the card, and the blue one plays again, taking the 5-point card. And maybe next turn he can take this or this. What about now it's yellow turn. He wants to avoid to get to the corner because it's a long way to other flowers. So let's take this nice 6-point flower. For the blue, it's pretty near the end of the game because the lace is short, as you can see. So maybe it's good to take this, getting the snail. And now the yellow can take almost any. He can't take this because it is 7 petals, and this with 6 petals has to be taken before it's lower. So maybe 8-point flower like this. And now the blue one returns the card, and yellow one can take not this one, but what's the most point? Most point has this, or maybe this, because then he can take the 4-point one. So like this. For the blue, it's last turn. He can't take two flowers. The lace is too short, so he takes the 5-point. And also for the yellow, it's yellow should take the snail. So he's not returning the snail because of this color. And now he takes it's no go for the white one. It's too short, so he takes, let's say, red one. Now the game is over, and we can count the scores. We can use the scorecard that I presented at the introduction, or we can just count the points according to count them from the board. It's good to count the score in pairs, 1 pair, 1 pair, 1 pair. So it's easy, and you won't count anything twice. So this was the example gameplay. In this gameplay, the yellow player took 49 points, while the blue player took 35 points, so the yellow player won. I hope you like this short introduction of the game Spring on a String. If you want to try the game, we will be at Spiel 2019 at October this year, and you can find us at stand 1B137. The name of the company is Checkboard Games. Have a nice day.